Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. My name is Sibylla. That's S-Y-B-I-L-L-A. Oh wow, I'm back. I don't know why I spell out my name, but I like to. It happens. Anyway, yes, I'm back and I'm excited. Today I'm going to be discussing one of my favorite topics, which is my boobies. I don't know if you can see them, but here they are. Woo, give you a little Fenty glow on there, trying to make it look a little shiny, a little cute. Okay, I'm doing too much. I told you guys about my accents and the crazy, so yeah, sorry. Okay, so I'm trying to also, I'm thinking of forming a bit of a society, and I'm thinking of calling it BTS. That's the Big Titty Society. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think it's exciting. What do you guys think? Let me know. So I have discussed my boobs a few times, so I thought I would do the video and kind of talk to you about it. Some way I will tie this in with music. Somehow I plan to tie this in with music eventually, but I thought I'd go through it, and just for anybody out there that has big boobs and wants to talk to somebody about it and wants to listen to somebody talk about it, well, I'm here and talking about it. So yeah, one of my insecurities in life is, or are, I'm not sure, my boobs. I didn't always have boobs this big, but they've kind of grown, and I kind of want to talk to you guys about how I went from this tiny little babies, this, to a bra that's so massive, one cup can cover my face. So let's give it a go. This is just one cup. That's the rest of it. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I really just did that on camera. This video might end up being like a 2-part video or 3-part video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going to find out. So yeah, let's go. So I'm going to start with my earliest memories of my boobs and kind of how we kind of got to where we are today. And I remember, like, I grew up in Nigeria. I grew up in Warri, to be exact. Like, if you guys are Nigerian and you are from Delta State or Warri, can we just stand up in the comment section? But yeah, I kind of grew up there. It's a very rural area, and you didn't really have that much choice for bras. But my mom used to have to, I've always had this problem, and it's the same problem, which is I have a very small frame, but my boobs are big, and that's kind of been an issue throughout. So I remember my mom would take me to the market, and she would buy me, oh, I'm gonna have to show you the bra. Give me 1 second. Okay, I found it. So my mom basically would take me to the market, and this is going to be a bit embarrassing, but for this video I'm going to show you guys. So she'd take me to the market, and they would find me whatever bra they could find me, whatever that looked like, and they would put it on me and kind of fit it. And what they would do to make it fit my frame and fit my back is that they would sew the, I don't know what that's called, but here's my bra. Oh my god, it's embarrassing. Here's one of the first bras my mom like got for me, and it's basically a nursing bra. Yeah. It's a nursing bra. This has basically been my struggle. It's a bit tattered now, as you can see. Like, there's so many holes just poking through it. It's very old. But what they would do is, because the back couldn't fit me, they would sew, can you see that? They'd sew the excess, so they'd sew it on both sides so that the back could fit me. I don't know if, I'm not really good at shooting videos, but you see that bit, they just patch it up, and then it just looks, there's a nice seam over here. I don't know if you can see it. Here we are. And here's the little bit that sticks out from what they'd sewed together. But yeah, so this is kind of one of my first bras. I still wear it. I used to wear it as my sports bra, I don't know, probably about 8-9 years ago, when I could buy proper bras. But here's one of the first ones. So basically I've always had that problem where, like, it just wouldn't fit my back, so they would always try and figure out a way. And I used to do this thing where, obviously this is very shapeless. This is shapeless. This is like one of those, I call them cone bras, because they make your boobs look like a, oh, this shape is not, but you know what I mean, like a cone, like a triangle. And it just used to really upset me. So what I used to do, and this is not fancy, this is not cute at all, this is a mess. So what I used to do, I'd make her buy me like really nice fancy lacy bras with a bit more with like underwire, and those ones didn't really have that much support really, so I'd buy those ones. I'd wear this underneath for support, and then I would wear the lacy one on top of it. So I used to wear 2 bras to school. Like I think I used to wear 2 bras to school up until the age of 16. Like it's so weird, I actually forgot that, but that's kind of been my life. And I didn't really know then, like I feel like back then I used to like have the boob issues, and now it's kind of just escalated into like where we are now, and it's just insane. And it's kind of, I think even then it was a bit of an insecurity because I had bigger boobs than all the other girls in school at that point. Like not all of them, but at least 95% of them. And people used to, I'm quite tall, I'm 5'9", my family are quite tall, and they used to make us run as well in school. I did not like that at all. No, it wasn't my thing, because the boobs would be going and the boys and the laughing, and all of it was just too much. Yeah, I did not love it. Yeah, I remember going to uni, and because I was in Nigeria for like my second year, I was kind of back and forth really, but I came to uni, came back to England for my university studies, and I remember there was a certain level of freedom knowing that I could shop for bras whenever I wanted, which was really nice. But I do remember like we would have like fashion shows or like African night or whatever, and they'd provide us with a lot of clothes, and I'll tell the girls, please guys, can we kind of make sure they fit over my boobs? And like, you don't have big boobs. I'm like, yes I do. They're like, no you don't. I'm like, I do. Like, don't just give me anything, that's not gonna work for me. And I remember like this occasion where the girls like pull me to the back and they were like, let me see, and fully just like shove their hands into my boobs to kind of measure it. I was like, what is going on? They're like, wow, you have large boobs. I'm like, yes I know. Yeah, I'm very good at concealing my boobs. Like that's what you learn with big boobs, you learn to conceal them, which sucks, but it's just kind of how it goes really. I was quite slim. I was a good size 8, UK size 8 to 10 at that time, but I still always had a lot more boob than most girls around that age, and it was always just trying to figure out how to work my way around them. I remember all my friends would kind of go to Primark and they'd buy like, because at uni, who has money? At uni nobody has money, and at uni my friends would go to Primark and they'd buy like 5 bras, and they're like £3, £4, and I'd just be like, yeah, no, I can't buy any of these. And it's that kind of thing where like, even if I saw bras that would fit the actual cup, it wouldn't fit the back, it would just be too big. People always used to try and get me like a 34, and it would just be like moving, it just did not work. It used to really upset me because my friends would like buy bikinis, they'd buy bras, and all of them, they're coming away like, it's put like £10-15, and they walked away with like so many options, and I could just never, like I could never find anything there, and I'd always have to go to like specialist shops. And I remember the one time that I was so excited, Katie Price had started doing like a bra line, and she'd done it in what's the word I'm trying to look for? She basically did it, and it was selling in Asda, which is like Target for America, I don't know, but yeah, in Asda. And it was so cute, I literally was buzzing. I remember it was like pink with like black thread detail, and it was just so cute and it fit so well. I remember that being like one of my favorites. And yeah, oh god, it was a struggle. I think I finally found Bravissimo when I was at uni, but I went to uni up north, so I have to come down to London and like go down to Bravissimo and like get a bra, and they like measured me properly, and I kind of found my bras. But even at that stage at uni, where your bras are costing you like £35-38, it's just like nobody has that money. Like I don't have that coin, so I'd only be able to afford like 1 bra, which in itself is quite annoying and upsetting. And the same for bikinis. Everything was just such a struggle. Everything was like a search, and it was just really hard work, and it was always trying to find things to fit me. Even though I was like a size 8, size 10, it was still like trying to find things to fit me, because they might fit the rest of my body but they won't fit my boobs, and that's always like the problem area. So I've kind of always dealt with that, but most of the time I looked alright, I looked fine, and I was very like pleased with my body. Like obviously we all have body issues, but generally like my body was fine and I looked good in clothes. But we get to the point where it kind of all went left a little bit. Like it went from like okay to like a little crazy. I graduated uni, everything was fine, it was great, but like I remember when I went on the pill, that's when it just went haywire. Like I think at that point I was probably like, because my bra size was a 30E, I believe, and that was kind of like still specialist, like because the back, like my frame is so tiny, like 30 is, you don't really see 30, like you see 32, you see 34, but you don't see 30 plus E. It's just like, what are we doing? We're doing too much. So I remember then I was like a 30E, and then I started dating this guy, and I was like, okay, now we need to kind of be careful and not play no games. And I went on the pill, and it's really funny because I was so scared to go on the pill for so long, just because at uni I saw like a lot of girls, like slim frame girls, not big boobs or whatever. Once they start, like you could tell, like you could tell when they went on the pill, which is crazy. Like you could just tell, like they would just swell up, like it just felt like their chest, but it might, for them it wasn't even like their boobs, or it just felt like they just swell up, like their face would get rounder, and like this whole top area just felt a lot more like swollen and very, very weird. It just looked weird all of a sudden. So it was like a trend that I was noticing, where you would just be like, oh, first year you were normal, and then second year, girl, you started looking a bit weird, like what's going on? But yeah, that was a thing, and I think I was really scared of that happening to me, and I was kind of finding the right pill to match me, because I just didn't want to go, like I didn't want to look crazy. But yeah, I started taking the pill, and it was okay, like it wasn't too bad, but I think it was like a gradual process, and the boobs just started to go haywire. Like always been like a figure 8, right? It's always been fine, it's always been okay, and what I didn't want to be was like this massive, like big chested girl. I didn't want to be top heavy. Like it's just not, it's weird because your body changes over time, your body changes as we grow older, you know, you go from like straight to like curvy to whatever. But I think I was happy at curvy, I was happy at figure 8, and then things started to go left. I was like, no, I don't want to be top heavy, and it's just crazy. But it got to a point where I would almost cry. Like I would go to the stores and I would be like, if I don't even want to know what the size is, I don't even want to know what I've gone up to. And it was just this gradual process here, E, F, and then it was a G, and then double G, and you're like, oh my god. But one thing that never changed, and even though like I would gain weight as well, but one thing that never changed, and one thing that's remained consistent, is the fact that like my back has just remained at 30, like that. My ribs, like it just stays that way. And while that's okay, it's like, I mean it's nice, but it still means that it's difficult to find bras because I have to keep spending money. And I remember like I used to beg my older brother to buy me bras, like when he would go and work for some coin. I'd be like, I need a bra, can you take me bra shopping? Or if anybody wants to like buy me like birthday gifts or whatever, I'd be like, yes, let's go find me bras. And it's like, yeah, if you have £70 to spend, I can buy 2 bras for that, so let's go. And that was kind of how I got around it, because I never really had enough money to spend on bras. And who wants to spend money on bras as a, like, in your 20s, like who wants to spend money on bras? Like £70, you can spend £70, like you can spend £70. Like there's so many different ways to spend £70 besides like two bras. Like, are you joking? Like you can buy a ticket, like in this country where you can buy tickets for like £35, £50, £90. You can go to Ibiza, you can go to Spain, like wherever you want to go to. It's like £70 at that age. Look, you don't want to spend on a bra, but for me, I had no choice. And even bikinis, like even the same thing. Oh my god, the struggle, so expensive. And I feel like places like that, those kind of stores, they really like, where their target audience, and we have no other choice. Like we have a small frame, we have big boobs, like the cup size is massive, so it's like they're catering for us, so they can do what they want, they can charge us whatever. And to be honest, like the bras do last, it's good quality, so I understand it is good quality, but at that age I don't think we really care about quality. Like, don't care about quality at all. Yeah, so that's kind of like how my journey has been with my boobs. It's just gone from like regular to big, and it's just gradually gotten up. And now like I feel like now people always make this joke about like, oh, all your weight goes to your boobs, and I can't even lie to you, it's so true. Like, I know I've gained weight, so I've kind of gone from like a size 10 to like a size 14 at the moment, and the 14 really boils down to my boobs. Like, it just takes up so much space, like even my arms, it just takes up this whole area. So like if I'm buying dresses or anything, like it just takes up this area. Like, if like seriously guys, like this like, look at the size of this is huge. It's huge, like it's massive. Of course this is gonna take up like all the entire top. Like seriously, like guys, yeah, the bras for your boobs are just getting bigger. It just takes up all this space. Like, it takes up all the space in the tops and the dresses, and nothing is cute anymore, and it's very exhausting and very tiring. But yeah, it's what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm probably going to do a part 2 for you guys, and that will be more giving you guys some tips and advice for bra shopping, and just more of my experiences and kind of what makes life easier for you guys. So I will see you in the next video, and I hope you guys tune in. So yeah, see you soon. Bye.